Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Jeff Innocent, your life coach. Once again today, I'm back on your screen and I'm excited about it. Okay, and I want you to know that you need to just click on this video. It's not by chance or by coincidence, but God had wanted you to do that. And I want you to know that I appreciate you. Of course, I appreciate all of you that have been following me over the months, and I believe that these videos have been a tremendous blessing to you. And this one is going to be an extraordinary one. And I know that God is about to turn some things. It's going to be a revolution in your life. Of course, this is one thing that everyone needs, everyone desires. Nobody want to be in lack. Nobody want to be in want. Nobody want to be in bankruptcy. Nobody want to be broke. Everyone is seeking out for financial freedom. But the problem is not everyone will be financially free. Because financial freedom does not lie on the money that you make. People commit crime because they're looking for financial freedom. People get into fraud because they're looking for financial freedom. People migrate from countries to come to this great United States because they're looking for financial freedom. And at the end of the day, not everyone will experience the financial freedom. I discovered that financial freedom is not based on the things that are happening around you, based on the place that you're going, based on the crime that you're committing, based on the money that you're making, but it has to do with you yourself. You need to make up your mind and say, you know what, I need to experience financial freedom. I'm tired of living in lack and want. I am sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I am sick and tired of being broke. I am sick and tired of depending on people to help me financially to be able to deal with my stuff. I'm sick and tired of crying over bills and over. I am sick and tired of it. You got to be the one to say that and make up your mind and say, you know what? I cannot continue my life this way, because if I do it for the next 20 years, I'm still going to be doing the same thing. The truth of the matter is that many people are on a cycle. From year to year. Over 20 years, they've been on the same cycle. They've not been able to do anything. They can't get out of it. Because why? Because they have not been able to understand the secrets of financial freedom. That's where people think the financial freedom is based on your earning. No. Financial freedom is not based on your earning. Financial freedom is based on your management. Or when I say management skill, because if you develop a proper management skill for your financial management skill, then you will experience financial freedom. It doesn't matter what you earn. The amount you're earning, the weight of your earning does not determine the freedom you experience financially. What plays the role in your financial freedom is what? Your ability to manage your finances. And that's where people mix it. I've seen folks make in 6 figures income every year, but yet they are broke, always broke, always broke. It's not because they were not making a lot of money. It's not because they were not making enough money, but the problem is that they lack the management skills on how to manage whatever that came in. And that's the reason why I'm here today. Because the truth of the matter is that it's not about what you obtain, but it's about what you maintain. So this is where you obtain, but if you cannot maintain, you lose it. Are you with me? If you obtain and you cannot maintain or retain, then you lose it. Of course, there's a difference between retaining and maintaining. But whatever you maintain, you will retain. But it's not everything you obtain that you can maintain or you can retain. But the only way you can retain what you obtain is to be able to maintain. So if I obtain, maintain, and retain. And this is where we have issues. Because we have not been able to maintain what we earn. And at the end of the day, we lack or we lose what we earn. And so in this video, I'm going to be dealing with financial management. And I'm going to show you 5 things that you got to put in place if you want to be a good financial manager. And I guarantee you, it's going to work out for you. It's worked out for a lot of people. It's working out for me. And it's going to work out for you. But you need to first of all make up your mind and say, you know what, I'm tired. You know what? I am just tired of this, tired and sick of lacking one. I am just tired and sick of living from paycheck to paycheck. It is time for me to move out of that bondage, that financial bondage. Many people put themselves in a cage, financial cage. They cannot even walk out of it. Every time they earn the money, they put it back. Listen, financial freedom is possible, but you need to take the decision. You decide. So for you to watch me up to this stage, I want to believe that you've decided. So I'm going to show you the things that are going to help you to experience financial freedom. Number one, control your spending habit. Most of our spending is a waste, because every money you spend is gone. It will only give you a temporary happiness, not a permanent one. Because when you buy a shoe now, I'm not saying it's wrong to buy shoes or clothes. Of course, I buy them too. But if you buy a shoe now, it gives you that temporary, pride. Like, you're wearing a new shoe and you love it. And you feel good about it, excuse me. But it's not going to be permanent. Many people are buying things that they don't need. Let me tell you something. Uncle Sam will give you, but Uncle Sam will take it from you. And they will find every means. I'm talking about your Uncle Sam. He will find every means to take that money back from you that he gave you earlier. And this is how they did. Now you heard about Black Friday, you heard about Cyber Monday, you heard about St. Patrick's Day sale, and Thanksgiving Day sale, and all kinds of sales and sales and sales and sales, just to make sure that that money leaves your pocket. Funny enough, every other time you receive an email, especially if you sign up for any of those departmental stores, they'll give you 40% discount, 30% discount, 60% discount, they're up to 60% discount. No businessman want to lose money. Every businessman need profit. And now this is the secret, this is the trick. They hike the price of the commodity and cut 40% off, and then the price comes to the normal. So it means that even with your 40% discount, you're actually paying the right price. Prices of commodities are being hiked up because they want to put a 40% discount on it. So at the end of the day, after the 40% discount, you're not actually buying that item for lesser money. You're buying it for the normal price. But they use that 40%, 30%, 60% discount to catch you, because they want that money out of your pocket. But this is the truth. It is not your income that makes you rich. It is your spending habit that makes you rich. So it's not about how much you made, but it's about how you spending what you made. So it's not your income that makes you rich. It's not the six-figure income that you had in 1 year that made you rich. It's your spending habit. Because if you made that six-figure income and you're a six-figure spender, you come to zero every year. That's the truth. So people think it's how much I'm going to make some more money. You keep making some more money, but you keep spending some more money. So if you keep making more money and keep spending more money, then you will end up zero. Warren Buffett said, if you keep buying the things you don't need now, later on in your life, you will have to sell the things that you need. If you keep buying the things that you don't need now, you may later on in your life sell the things that you actually need. So my advice to you is to be able to understand, what do I want and what do I need? Pay more attention to your needs and not your want. That's truth. Because if you keep buying the things that you don't need today, later on you have to sell those things that you need. The thing that you need at that particular time, you may have to sell them to take care of some issues. It is not your income, it is not your salary that makes you rich. It is not your income, it is not your salary that makes you rich. It is your spending habit that makes you rich. So spending is a habit. Just like people develop the habit of smoking and put their life at risk to cancer and other heart-related diseases. And it's a habit that finds it so difficult to cut off. This is how spending is also a habit. And of course, from habit, the next process is becoming an addiction. When a habit grows, it grows into an addiction. So my point here is, if it is a habit, then I have to control it. You were not born with it. You cultivate it. You learn it. Habits are learned. So the way you learn it, you have to unlearn it as well. You cultivated the habit of spending. Now you have to control the habit of spending, which you can. And until you can do that, financial freedom is going to be far away from you. It's very important. Have you ever sat down and said, this is going to be like a disaster for you, because if you really sit down and calculate how much you spent in a year for unnecessary things, you will discover that you've been wasting your life and your money. To cut down waste, you have to cut down your spending habit. Deal with important things, not everything. I don't care what kind of sale it is. If you don't need those things, don't go there. They say it's Black Friday, you get everything 75, 80% discount. If you don't need those things, why are you going? Just to go and spend the little one that you have. Would that make sense? Because you think your money that you're earning or the income that you're making is going to make you rich? Never. If you earn more money and spend more money, you will end up poor. Financial freedom you will never experience. The second thing is learn to invest. Learn to invest. Investment is like sowing a seed that will grow to bearing fruits. In every seed, there is a tree. In every seed, there is a tree. And on every tree, there are fruits. Investing your money is sowing your seed. Money is like seed that has the ability to grow, to multiply, and to increase. Money spent is money lost, but money invested is money multiplied. So which one you choose? To invest or to spend? When you spend it, it's gone. When you invest it, it multiplies. People multiply their money through their investment. People multiply their money through their investment. The money you invest is the money that will multiply. Since you don't like money being in your pocket, instead of spending them, invest it. Invest in something. Invest in another business. Invest in a business. Invest your money. Invest in yourself, which is where many people don't do. Investing in yourself doesn't mean buying clothes for yourself. Investing in yourself is how to do with your intellectual capacity. You need to learn how to invest. Now, there are two ways. People work for money, and money work for people. Poor people work for money. Rich people and money works for rich people. I'm going to say it one more time. Poor people work for money, and money works for rich people. And whoever you work for is your master. So money is the master of poor, and the rich are the masters of money. whatever you work for, whoever you work for is your master, is your boss. So the poor works for money. So money is their boss. But money works for the rich. So rich is the boss. The rich guy is the boss to money. While the poor is a slave to money. You cannot experience financial freedom when you are in. That's why I talk about financial freedom, because once you are under slavery, there's no freedom. Freedom is when you are released from it. So the rich are enjoying financial freedom because money is under their slavery. They are the one ruling over money. But the poor is being ruled by money. That's why they don't experience freedom. So for you to experience freedom financially, you got to be able to break that barrier. And one of the ways to break it is to do what? To invest. Listen to me, investing will make money work for you. The money you invest today is the money that will work for you tomorrow. The truth is that you will not always clock in and clock out all your life. The money you invest today is the money that is going to work for you tomorrow. The money you invest today will work for you tomorrow. So if you want money to work for you tomorrow, then you need to invest that money today. I said to you that the rich controls money because money works for the rich, but the poor works for the money. So if you invest, the money you invest today is the money that will work for you tomorrow. Number 3, develop more than one source of income. In other words, create numerous income streams. What am I talking about here? Living on one source of income is suicidal. Living on one type of income is like sitting on a time bomb that can explode anytime. No man gets to the top living on one source of income. Because if you are staying or hanging on one source of income, if anything goes wrong with that source of income, you're done. But imagine when you created other streams of income and something happens to the first one, you can hang on the other ones. You know, a few years ago when there was a crash in the real estate market, some people even committed suicide. Some people went bankrupt, while some people were still hanging. Those who were hanging were people that had other investments apart from the real estate. That's why Warren Buffett said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Separate them. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You got to learn to create another income. How can you create a stream of income? You already have a job or whatever you're doing. You already have a business you're doing. It's already established. You're doing it. But you need to ask yourself, what else can I do? Search inside of you. You are embedded with multiple talents and multiple gifts. Many of you have the gift to sing, and you know singing is so much money. But yet the only time you sing is when you're in the bathroom or you're in the kitchen cooking. That's the only time you remember to sing. And you have the voice that will earn you more money. But yet you're sitting down on it. Hoping, waiting for your paycheck to come. That's all you're waiting for, paycheck to come. But you can create another source of income through your gift. Listen, I'm a pastor. I mean, there's no two ways about it. I'm a pastor. And I'm a life coach. And I talk. This is my gift. But I'm also a businessman. Because if I hang on one source of income, man, if I hang on the pulpit, I will die broke. Because you know in churches today, the dollar bill is always in service. That's the truth. What I'm saying in essence is that you got to learn how to create an average of 3. If you're already working, that's number 1. Look for a small business to do. It could be an import and export business. It could be a homemade business. Many of you can create things. You're artistic. You can create some craft. Put it online. Market it online. Someone will like it. There's so much people over there waiting for you to put something out. And they're going to deal with it. Those things that you play with, those craft, those artistic things that you do, someone need it. But you're not putting it out. That's why they don't know it. They don't know about it. You can get paid for it. You can get paid for it. And I'm hoping in my subsequent video that I'll be able to talk about how to discover your gift, how to discover, maximize, and how to commercialize your gift. To discover, to use it, to maximize, and to commercialize it. I'm going to deal with that in some subsequent video. But the truth of the matter is there's gift inside of you. Stop thinking that someone is supposed to do something for you. You got to start looking deep down inside of your life. There are things that you have that are very unique, and those things can pay you. And so you need to learn how to open up some doors. One is not enough. Imagine you're locked up in a place and it has only one door. If anything goes wrong, that's the only door. So if that door is locked, it means that you're trapped. That's how it is when your life is built on one source of income. You can't do that. You cannot. So I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to create more source of income for your life and for yourself. Number 4, saving. The money you save today, the money you save today is the money that will save you tomorrow. The money you save today is the money that will save you tomorrow. You can't be working and you can save. You have to save. Because time will come, you won't be able to work again. Time is coming, you will not be able to work again. So the money you saved yesterday, that's the money that will save you today. Because if you're unable to save some money today, forget it. Tomorrow, you're going to be picked up. You're going to be jammed and you don't have any money because you could not save when you were working. Time will come, you may not be working. Companies are downsizing people every day. But this season of the year, they're always telling you by January, many of you may not be here. You know what that means? And you've been working for them, you've been working in that company, you've been working in that organization for the past 10 years, and yet you've not been able to save anything. If you can save, you will be unsafe. If you cannot save, you will be unsafe. Because the money you save today is the money that will save you tomorrow from some financial crash. And so don't eat all. Save some. Learn to put something on the side. Put something on the side for tomorrow. Put something for your children. Don't eat all. And someone said, Pastor, the money I'm earning is so small that I can't even be able to say. It's a lie. You can. It's a matter of decision. You decide I'm going to save. People don't save after spending. People save before spending. You don't save from what is left after spending. No, you spend from what is left after saving. If you cultivate that habit like I did, it has helped me tremendously. And I'm encouraging you, learn to save first before you start spending. I don't care how much you're making. You can save from it. Oh, the bills are too much. You made your bills too high. So you should be able to cut your coat according to your size. Cut your coat according to your size. Then you can be able to save some money. And someone says, well, it's difficult to make ends to meet because your ends are far apart from each other. Your ends are far apart. The closer the ends are, the easier it is for them to meet. And how do people expand their ends? How? Because they put all kinds of junk on themselves. All kinds of responsibility financially. That does not make no sense. You have credit cards, bills all over the place. You have these other bills, you have this other bill, you have car notes, you have all sorts of things that you know you could have avoided. But because you have no plan to save, that's why you have all of that packed up in your life. With all of those things happening in your life, it's going to be difficult for you to save. But if you want to save, you need to cut down some stuff. Beginning from today, from right now, you got to learn how to save before you start spending your money. You got to learn how to save before you start spending that money. Because if you don't do that, you will be unsafe tomorrow. Time will come, you may not have that money anymore. And what happens? You may not have that job again. What happens? You become broke. You start looking for another one. Why you're looking for another job? Why couldn't you? If you are saved, you will have depended or relied on the money that you saved. The money you save today is the money that will save you tomorrow. And last but not the least, give. No one becomes poor by giving. Instead, giving expands and enlarges your cost. No one, absolutely nobody will be poor because they gave. Because giving opens the door to receiving. Don't be too mean. Don't be too tight. Imagine if your hands are closed with things in your hand. How can you receive? You have to let it go. Until you let it go, you cannot receive. So if your hand is holding something, and another one is coming, somebody wants to give you, how can you receive it? You have to open it up. And opening up means letting this one to go. Be a blessing. Be helpful. Assist someone. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is wasted. No act of kindness. There are kindness you do. There are help that you do today that will be generational. There will be a seed that you're sowing for your children. A seed that you're sowing for your children. They will reap it because of the kindness that you did. Because of some help that you gave to someone. Don't be mean to your family. Don't be mean to your colleagues. Don't be mean to people around you. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Remember, don't let anybody fool you. That when you give your money out, you become poor. The richest people on earth are the greatest givers on earth. It's a poverty mentality to think that when you give your money or you give something out, it reduces you. No, it doesn't. You will experience financial freedom. You have to include giving in your strategy. Your life opens up when you are Libra. True happiness comes through giving. You make a difference through giving. Remember, if you want to experience financial freedom, like I told you from the beginning, number one, it has to do with your ability to manage your finances. And managing your finances, you must include, number one, you must learn how to control your spending habit, because it is not your income that will make you rich. It is a spending habit that will make you rich. Number two, you have to learn to invest, because the money you invest today is the money that will work for you tomorrow. Number three, you have to learn how to create income streams, because if you live on one source of income, you're sitting on a time bomb that can explode anytime. It is suicidal to live or to hang on one sort of income. Number four, you got to learn how to save your money during your rainy season, because dry season is coming. Because the money you save today is the money that will save you tomorrow. And number five, you got to learn how to give, because giving opens the door to receiving. Thank you so much. I'm excited today because we've gotten to this particular point. Now you can make a decision. I said, these things you say, Dr. Innocent, I'm going to put them into practice. And I see your life will never be the same. That financial freedom is right at the tip of your fingers. You can get it and you can enjoy it. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to talking to you one more again very soon. Until then, but don't forget, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and of course share this video to as many people as you can to be a blessing to them. God bless you. Thank you for being with me today. My name is Dr. Jeff, your coach. I'll see you again. Bye bye.